What is up, guys? My name is Ben and I'm here from TigerTV to show you our studio today. We're super psyched to have you guys with us. I want to show you a tour of what we do around here. So come on, let's check out the studio. So here's Studio A. This is where all the magic happens. You can see we have a very nice facility. We have some very expensive cameras that are granted to us from communication department. You know, these babies are just really high quality, really high definition. They just get the job done great. It really makes it feel like it's a real live broadcast because it is a real live broadcast. Let's see what else we got. Out here you can see where our sets usually go. Right now they're put up, but I'll show you those in just a second. I really love this space. There's just so much you can do with it. It's so versatile. You know, it just makes it feel like we're actually at a real live television station, and we just do so many great things. You can see up above us we have so many studio lights and stuff like that. It is just top of the line stuff. I love it. I spend all my time here. It's great. All right, let's take a look behind the curtain and see what we got for our sets and props here. Don't be scared, don't be shy. Cool, come on, be a little closer. So behind here is where we keep all our sets. This is where kind of everything happens for, you know. Hey, oh, sorry to wake you. Okay.
Ew, who's that man-child?
Don't worry about. Yeah, I mean, okay, it's kind of awkward. He like kind of sleeps here. He doesn't really have anywhere else to go, I don't think, or he just really likes it. I don't know. We try not to talk about it. We just ignore it. Ignore the man behind the curtain, you know, that sort of thing. So anyways, yeah, don't worry about it.
So I first found the TigerTV studio when I was in 9th grade. My parents were the super strict type. They were like, yeah, you know, you gotta know where you're gonna go to college by the end of your sophomore year of high school. So we were visiting all over, and they took me to Trinity first. I just fell in love with the studio immediately. We went in on a tour, and they showed me the facilities and the cameras and the bed, or the desk. It's my bed now. I couldn't say no, so the tour group left, and I just kind of stayed behind when they turned the lights off. They locked the door behind them, so I couldn't get out after that. I mean, once the weekend was over, people came in and they were like, hey, you can leave now. But I had already kind of gone, you know, and made the place my home. So I can show you my place. I didn't really get to clean it up in advance. So just give me a brief minute to kind of put everything together. So it usually looks a little better. It's kind of cluttered right now. Come on in. There's a lot to do here, actually. I've got a bunch of books. This one's probably my favorite. This is Galaxy, as you can see. There's a lot to it. It's a real page turner. It's one of the ones with really small words, you know, so you can read a lot. It just makes me feel a little bit better because I never finished my education. Because once I got to the studio, I was around 9th grade, so I just never left after that. I'm really good at the bongos now. It's really it's kind of my passion, you know. I'm not gonna play right now because I haven't warmed up. I have a few sentimental items, you know. This rundown was from the first show that I ever was here during, and I just fell in love after that. I never quite left. Now if I ever need anything, I just I hit the buzzer. Yeah, I hear you. God. You ever stop eating? Thanks. But no, living here is pretty chill. I sleep here at night. It's not the comfiest bed, but I kind of like a firm mattress anyway. And you know, the shows come in about 3 times a week, and I kind of get out of their way. I get to watch. They brought me on for an interview one time, so it's pretty good. So a lot of people ask me about Sally. It's one of those things where like it's complicated, you know. I mean, she's really nice. Don't get me wrong. She's totally fine. She's over there right now, actually. She kind of moves around, but that seems to be generally her favorite spot. Anyway, I met her as soon as I came into the studio, and it was a cool experience, and you know, instant friends, all that. But I always got the feeling that maybe she, you know, kind of wanted something more out of the deal than friendship, and that's just not really what I'm about. We went on a date one time, and it was one of those things where I don't think I was clear on the expectations. I think she was moving a little bit too quickly for me, so I'm glad that we're friends, but it's always a little bit awkward, you know. So you watched the Super Bowl? And no, it was this. You good? It was a crazy game, crazy boring, I guess I should say. Not much really happened. Ads were more exciting than the game itself. You said you don't really like sports, so maybe that's not really. How's school? Oh, you're taking a yeah, so anyway, it was just this whole thing, you know. I didn't really know what to tell her. It's kind of similar to this situation, actually. I know that's kind of a bad transition, but I guess this is as good a time as any to ask about your expectations here. Just because I know you said like a date, I just, yeah, no, that's very sweet. I just, I don't know if I have the same sort of outlook on this that you do. I guess I think things are moving a little bit quickly, and I don't know if I'm ready to date again yet. No, I know it's been like 7 years. I just don't think that, you know, when it comes to you, not like you, it's not your fault, but I don't think it's the right time. I don't think that I'm ready for a relationship. I'm totally happy, you know, that we're friends, but I think we should maybe put the brakes on a little bit. Guttering low. Square your shoulders, lift your pack, and leave your friends and go. It was a clear night, and Andy was like, oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Just having a tea party with my two favorites. This is Steve the owl, Peter the parrot. And I don't have a name for this little guy because he can't talk. He's not quite there yet. That's why these two have some tea with them. They're a little bit older. I myself stopped drinking tea after the caffeine accident a few years ago, but that's a story for another day. Yeah, that's what we do here. I spend most weeknights reading with these guys. On the weekends, they'll go party or whatever, but that's not really my scene. So, yeah. Let's get back to it.
Look, so yeah, I know it's a little strange that we have somebody kind of living in our studio. It's not really normal, but I mean, he's a pretty cool dude. He's a little shy to strangers, but I mean, he warms up to people pretty quick, and you know, he's a lot of fun to hang out with. I bring him food sometimes, you know, he's just like, it's a little weird, but we just kind of ignore it, you know? It doesn't harm anybody, he's kind of cool, and it's just, you know, it's a little strange to hear him running around at night when you're working late night, but he's right behind me, isn't he?
I'm gonna spend probably, I don't know, another 5 or 6 years here. Maybe a little bit more. It just depends, you know. Depends where I'm ready to go in life, but I'm pretty good here for now. The people on the shows like me. I help out. It's pretty cozy, so not a bad deal.